Hi, this is Dwight. This video is really in response to some questions that we've gotten in our email about whether or not, one, whether or not you should choose to go to a class to learn how to invest in real estate, and the other is a little bit of an explanation about how Vic and I work and what we do at Quantum. So let me just start with the real estate classes. One is there are some really great programs out there, and some really great instructors and programs. And in almost every case, if you've never invested at all, you should think seriously about attending a class and consider it an investment in your education. Now, what I mean by that is education's important, and you should have, just like in any business that you intend to go in, you have to have a budget, if you will, a budget in your head for that educational process, because things change. You want to have things interpreted by experienced people for you, and you don't want to have to pay an arm and a leg, and education helps you do that. So here's when you should go to class. If you've never invested before, in other words, you don't have any investment experience, you've never bought a real estate investment property, you should go to a class in almost every instance. You should also go if you haven't really developed a strategy around your goals. Now, here's what I mean by that. All businesses and investing should wrap around what you want. What you want. So here's what I mean by that. If what you want is to retire in 15 years, that precipitates a specific strategy that can be easily executed. And my suggestion to you is that you stay to that goal and you not kind of waver from it too much unless you find like a really, really good opportunity. But if that's your goal, I'm going to retire with X amount of money in 15 years, that is an executable, definable investment strategy that you can easily get to. So if you haven't come up with that, the classes will help you develop a strategy around your investment goals. And lastly, if you don't have a team, then you should probably consider going to a class. Now, here's what I mean. I have been a business owner for a number of years, and I'm just going to share this with you real quickly. I've had great success and one great failure. The difference between the two is a great team. See, when I had a great team, I had a great success. When I didn't have a team and I took everything on myself and tried to do everything myself, fell apart. So if you want to take any advice from me, that's the one thing that you should figure out is how do I put together a team that I trust that can execute my strategy? And that's really what Vic and I do. What we do is we've built a team, and our team becomes the team of our investors. And each of us has a specific, very definable knowledge base that we bring to bear in that team. We've got people that handle not just the acquisition of properties or the rehab of properties, but we have people that know, and here's a nice little tip, that know exactly what programs and opportunities are available in the city to help investors get the maximum rent possible. We've done that, and we've got proof of that. So we've put together a very, very powerful team that we offer to people. And here's how it works. One is we have decided and know, for the most part, the neighborhoods that are the best neighborhoods to invest in. We've kind of come to it. We've focused our efforts in that neighborhood. So we know the price values, we know where the great deals are, we know whether or not the place is a rental or a flip, we know almost everything about the neighborhood, we know whether or not there are other investors that are investing large amounts of money to help uplift the entire neighborhood. We know that. So one is we know the great neighborhoods. Two is we know how to find great deals. And we've demonstrated that. We've taken properties that look like they could never be completed. And we've got one that's on our website now on Locust Street. When you walked in that place, you would have never thought the back of the house there was no floor. And so nobody would have been able to easily get that deal done on time and on budget, and we did. So we know the neighborhoods, we know how how to assess the deal and get it to the point where it makes a good investment that meets your goals, whether it be rehab or flip. And like many people know, it's not a great flip time. Then we've put together probably the best rehab team there is. I mean, we've got the head of our rehab team has been rehabbing properties for 20 years, and the quality of his work is exemplary. So what you end up with is a property that has all of the new stuff. So everything is new, all the systems, plumbing, electric, roof, etc. So that we can create a maintenance-free property. So we can say in the next 5 or 6 years, the maintenance on this property will be minimal. What? We have to edit. We can edit this part out. What is it?